lesson, I'll be showing you how to create an option on your product. Specifically, we'll be adding our product options. In this demo, I will be adding the following product options: power supply, US power cord, and appliance monitoring. So the first field we're filling out is the optional SKU. This is where you enter or look up the product SKU that should be added when the product bundle is selected. The optional SKU is the field that will be populated with the product that is included in the bundle. Click the lookup icon to find the product you'd like to be an option in the appliance bundle. So as you can see from our product lookup, our search results produce a list of product names. So we have our list of pre-populated products that came with the demo environment. And then also you'll recognize the products that we entered in previous lessons. So we'll be focusing on the products that we entered in previous lessons. These are the ones that we'll be adding in this lesson to create our product bundle, which will become our appliance product bundle. Right now, let's scroll down and add our power supply product. Now we're going to go ahead and add our feature to this option. Same deal as the optional SKU. Click the product lookup and then select our feature from there. Let's select hardware components. Now we want to select type from the drop-down menu. So we've got a few different selections here. First we have component. You'll want to select this one if this option, including quantity, is dependent on its parent. This means that if the product options bundle requires it, and that quantity should be multiplied by the quantity of the bundle. Next we have accessory. You want to choose this one if this option is dependent on the parent, but the quantity is independent. For example, when a user enters a quantity for the product option, it will remain the same even if the quantity of the bundle changes. And finally, we have related product. You want to select this one if this option is related but has fully independent products. You'll use this one for cross-sell or upsell product options that users can add to the bundle, yet want to control quantity independently. And finally, you can always select just none. You'll do this if the option should be treated like a component when it's part of the feature. If it's not part of a bundle, its quantity is independent. For our power supply option, let's go ahead and select the component type. Enter a number of 10, a quantity of 1. Select the selected checkbox. Select this if the product option should be automatically selected by default. I'll explain the bundled and required checkboxes as we create the other options. I'd like to quickly explain the quote line visibility. As you can see, we have always, editor only, and never. This determines whether our visibility for our option is on the editor only, whether we can always see our options, or never. A use case for never having our options visible is if we would like to hide our options from our sales rep, but you want to keep them visible to the manufacturer. You may never even use this use case, but it's just good to know that it exists. In this demo, we're just going to leave it as none. I'd say most of the time you'd probably leave it as none. Click Save and New because we've got several more options to add. Let's add our US power cord product. Add your accessories feature. Select the component type. Enter a number of 10, a quantity of 1. Select the bundled checkbox. You select this to indicate that the related product is bundled with the main product. In this case, our main product is the appliance product. Select the appliance monitoring product. Select the software feature. Select component type. Enter a number of 10. Select the required checkbox. This checkbox is selected if the product is required in the bundle. Enter a quantity of 25. Select the Quantity Editable checkbox. Enter a min quantity of 10 and a max quantity of 100. Go ahead and click Save. This will take us to our product option detail page. Here's the product option detail page in all its full glory. Here you can see the optional SKU information field that we added in the page layout. Just to show you how everything is all connected, click on the Appliance Configured SKU and you'll be taken back to our appliance product page. Okay, here are all our options. And remember when we went into our product page layout way back in the beginning of our lesson and we added the extra columns to our options related list? Well, now you can see them in action. Let's go ahead and click our Show 5 More link so we can see all our options. Alright, here are all our options on our product page. Now, I actually quickly just wanted to show you how my configured products would look once I go into an actual quote. So we're just going to jump into our new business opportunity and create a quote from here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to my quotes section. Let's go ahead and click New Quote. I don't think I'm even going to save this quote. I just want to see what it's going to look like to configure it. Just going to make this dummy quote expire a month from now. Alright, let's just click Save and move forward. Alright, click the Add Products button to see where we are in our configuration process. I'm only going to add the appliance product since that's the product we've been working most on and adding options and features to in order to start creating our bundles, so that's the one I'm most interested in. Okay, click Select. Alright, so here we are on our Configure Products page, specifically our appliance product, of which we've added features and options. So let's go ahead and see these in action. First thing you'll notice is that all our products are grouped by product family. Here we have our hardware components product family. Our power supply is already selected. That's because when we were adding our options, the power supply selected checkbox was selected. So it's automatically selected when we configure our product. Here we have our accessories product family, which includes our US and UK power cords. Because both of these were included as bundled options, you'll have to choose at least one, but not more than one of the following accessories in your product configuration. So let's go ahead and choose the US power cord, just because we're in the United States. So now we have our software product family. Our appliance monitoring is already selected and it's grayed out, so we can't actually unselect it. That's because when we created our product options, we elected to make the appliance monitoring required. But we also made the quantity editable. So although it's required, we can change the quantity. Here we have our services product family. I'm going to select the professional services product. That way I can edit the quantity. Now, if you remember when we created the professional services option, we didn't explicitly select the quantity editable checkbox like we did, for example, with the appliance monitoring option, but we also didn't enter an exact quantity like we did with the appliance monitoring option. We left the professional services quantity blank. So by selecting the professional services, now we can enter a number into the quantity field and change that quantity. Let's just change the quantity of professional services to 2. And lastly, we have our support product family. Let's go ahead and select one of the following. I'm just going to select the first one, which is the hardware maintenance product. And now we're taken back to our line editor page where you can enter any additional discounts. And you'll notice you can only edit the quantity of your appliance because this is the parent product. All the other products are options within your product. For this exercise, I want you to create your product options. But remember, before you actually create your product options, you'll need to set up your product option layout. I only added the power supply, US power cord, and appliance monitoring optional products in this demo. but I want you to go ahead and add all the product options you see here on this slide in your demo environment. So go ahead and use this slide for reference. Good luck!